like the Viagra ad and the one for erectile dysfunction? Again, there's a bunch of these, but this one really sucks, where the guy, it's like an older silver-haired guy, and he's walking around the streets, and he's talking to himself in store windows. You know what I'm talking about, right? He's psychotic. He's having a conversation with himself, with his image in the store window, about going to his doctor for the erectile dysfunction. He's like, so, you think we should talk to our doctor? About what? About our erectile dysfunction. I really think we should talk to him. Yes, we should. Let's do that. Okay then, great. Then he goes to his doctor. He comes back out. Then he high-fives his own reflection. Because they went to the doctor. He's like, yay, we did it! It's insane. I'm like, dude, a limp dick is the least of your worries. See a psychiatrist. That's my point. Oh my God. How about that guy with the guy that tells you not to smoke? That commercial with the hole in his throat. He's so creepy. Does he creep anyone else out except me? He's creepy. I know it's not funny. He has cancer and he has a hole in his throat, but he creeps me out. He's so friggin' creepy. And first of all, he talks like I used to go swimming, but now I can't go swimming because of the hole in my throat because I have a cancer. Why does his voice box have a Mexican fucking accent? Why? That's not possible. And secondly, I think he should have his own sitcom. I do. Every single week, because in that ad, he's like, I used to love swimming, but now I have a hole in my throat, water gets in my throat, I will die. So, every week, he should try a new adventure. And he has to live through it. You know, so week 1, he's like, I'm going to go golfing now. If the golf club gets in my throat, I will die. Lives through that. Week 2, you know, I'm going to go play hockey. If a hockey puck gets in my throat, I will die. Lives through that. And then the big finale, the big season finale. I'm going to my girlfriend's house. I'm going to give her oral sex. Going to lick her. If one pubic hair gets in my throat, I will die. And then he has to become a pedophile or gay, one or the other. Because no hair. I know, it's awful. But come on, cancer and pedophilia in the same joke. You gotta give it up for that, people. Thank you. I'm a terrible person. So yeah, TV. What else was I gonna talk to you people about? I know I had something here. It's all written down. Oh, people who can't commit to television shows. They walk in the room, they start watching a TV show, and then they friggin' leave halfway through the show. My husband does this. That's him over there. Does this all the time. He's filming me. It drives me crazy. He comes into the room, and it's always during the most complicated show, like House, where they have like 87 diagnoses that are wrong before they get to the correct diagnosis 2 minutes before the show ends. So he comes in the room, you know, and the guy comes in, he's like, oh, he's got an earache, the patient, and then he leaves. And I'm like, oh, what the hell? And then he comes back 2 minutes before the show ends, and he's like, oh, what happened with this patient? He had an earache when I left. I'm like, well, it was lupus, he's dead. Watch the friggin' show or don't. That's all I'm saying. It drives me nuts. I do watch a lot of TV, and it's, you know, a lot of it's because I'm overweight and fat. Anyone else fat? Fat people. Yeah, let's hear it for the fats. Thank you. That was sad. You and me, woman. I'm fat, and I watch a lot of television because of that reason, but I do try and work out, believe it or not. I do go to the gym. I just think I joined the wrong gym. I joined Bally's, but I think I joined Bally's nude. And here's why. Because every time I go into that locker room, everyone's nude. They walk around completely naked all the time. Does anyone else have this problem at their gym, and does it drive you absolutely freaking crazy? Put some clothes on. I understand you have to be nude sometimes if you're going to the shower and back, but that's it. I don't want to see your parts any other time. These people have conversations with me while they're completely nude. They're like, so, what do you think of the gym hours? You like it here? I like it here. It's right, isn't it? And things are wafting out of the area. There's an odor happening. It's not pleasant. I go in my locker. I'm just trying to get out of there. I'm done with my workout. 87:24. I look up, and senior citizen Bush right in my face. Not something I want to remember. The worst one, though, the worst one is I go around the corner in the locker room one day, and I hear this noise. I'm like, what the hell is that? I keep walking, I turn the corner, there's a woman, completely nude, of course, bending over like this, and she's blow-drying her hoo-ha, her p-town, her vagina. Why, I ask you? Why? Why would a person do that? Oh, it's scary, I tell you. You know what else I hate on TV is when you watch the news, and you put the news on, and they go, "Good evening, I'm Alice Stone. Sue Simmons has the night off." Like, we give a shit. Like, are any of you sitting at home going, "Ah, god damn it, Sue Simmons has the night off? Are you friggin' kidding me? Of all the nights I watch it, Sue Simmons has the night off. God damn it, I love Sue Simmons. It's not the same with Alice Stone. It's not the same. She doesn't do it the same. Fuck. Fuck my life. FML. FML. Fuck my life. Does anyone else hate that phrase, FML? For you older people, it means fuck my life. And it's like LOL on the internet. FML. Fuck my life. The reason I hate it so much is because people use it for the dumbest reasons. It's never like, you know, God, my mom just died of cancer, fuck my life. It's never that, because that would be understandable. It's always like, oh, Walmart ran out of Pringles, fuck my life! There's traffic on the LIE, fuck my life! Wendy Williams has a penis, fuck my life! That one was a little weird, I know. You guys like the 1980s? I'm an 80s fan. Yeah? Any 80s children out here? I was born in 71, so I was a child of the 80s. I love the 1980s. The lyrics of the music made absolutely no sense, and they didn't give a shit. And that's what I love about it. You remember the song Come On Eileen? Dexy's Midnight Runner? Anyone remember that song? What the hell are they saying in that song? I'm with them on the first 3 words or so. Poor old Johnny Ryan. After that, it's every man for himself. I got Subaru. What? Something about a Subaru? I don't understand a word of that song. Nothing. How about Safety Dance? Remember that one? Yeah? You ever really listen to the lyrics, though? They're kind of creepy. You can dance if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. Because your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well, they're no friends of mine. What? The hell kind of Nazi song is that? Excuse me, do you dance? No, well, fuck you! A little harsh. Relax, I don't dance. It's okay. We can do something else. Casey Kasem was fun in the 80s, wasn't he? Remember him? Yeah. He was like the Ryan Seacrest of the 80s, but way better, because Seacrest sucks. Thank you. I hate Seacrest. Yeah, Casey Kasem was great. He would do anything to make a pun out of the title of the song and the artist, even if it made absolutely no sense. Coming up next, this artist claimed she was like a virgin, but really, she was a whore. One night in a bar, she met a record producer. 5 minutes later, he was thanking his lucky star with a beautiful stranger behind him, singing Justify My Love. At number 7, Madonna. And now it's time for our long-distance dedication. A viewer writes, Dear Casey, a friend and I were playing in a forest. That night on the news, we saw there was a forest fire in that same forest. We were blamed, but we didn't start the fire. Could you please play Billy Joel's? We didn't start the fire. Thank you. We're not going to play We Didn't Start the Fire. And you can kiss my ass. I'm Casey Kasem. Thank you so much, everybody. Fuck my life! Thank you.
I love that. Fuck my life. That's awesome.